We gotta go all the way back over here. Let's see if I can hear that. Doing too good. Okay, I'm gonna be with y'all just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get this straightened out right here. They had an update. I gotta take my medicine right quick. I just got up. Now bear with me just a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Take my medicine. Get down there. I didn't do it to my game. Y'all did. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do today. We got a bulldozer, heat wall. That's the cheapest one. Petroleum out of bar stove, coastline, and diesel fuel out of Reading. I'm going to Reading for bar stove. Let's take this load of diesel fuel to Reading. Good morning, everybody. I'm Tim, the trucking legend, coming to you live from Warrior, Alabama. Let's get us a load coming from Barstow, California, going to Reading. We got a little diesel fuel. Get my truck cranked up here. Let's see where I'm sitting in here. Okay, we'll get this. Ain't nothing sitting close to us, so we ain't gonna hit nothing. back up a little bit. Come on, man, back up. That's why most of the time I get outside of my truck to get out of the place where I'm picking up. That way I can see what's up against. Come on, car or truck. I hope everybody had a good night. I had a good night's sleep last night. That's the reason I'm a little early. I mean, late getting in here. I had been run down a little bit, so now I got it straightened out now. I got my sleep, got everything ready to go here. So I think we can get it done. All my friends get to see me on here now. They know what I look like from my racing. When we racing, they all get to see who I look like before they do. Come on out there, driver. He gonna hit me, sure of the world. But if I hadn't backed up, you'd have hit me, you dummy. Oh, wow. They are starting already. The ignoramus is starting already. But anyway, we ain't gonna let that bother us this morning. We gotta go to Barstow. No, we gotta go to Reading. We're in Barstow. We'll go to Reading. Yeah, we gotta go to Reading. Boy, baby, he ain't got much power, has it? Peterbilt. We got 531 miles to drive there this morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's nighttime here in Barstow, California. Thursday evening, 9:35 p.m. And we're going to take our time and ease on down to Reading. Get this little diesel fuel off. But here it's 15 minutes to 10 on a Wednesday or Thursday, probably Thursday now. Yeah, it's Thursday on here. 15 minutes to 10 in the morning, Thursday morning. Oh, look at there. It's almost the same day, but different evening there. Different timing. Get out here and see what we can find to talk about today. Get that microphone off my arm. Put it up here where y'all can hear me. Oh, come on, pass me. I ain't going fast, I know that. But like I said, hey Trevor, how you doing, buddy? You doing alright this morning? Friday down there. Wow, I heard that. What y'all, how many hours y'all ahead of us up here in Alabama, in the United States? Do you know? I'm doing great, buddy. I'm doing real good. I just got up. I've been in the bed all night, but I did get some sleep last night. You know, when I talked to you yesterday, it wasn't about 15, 20 minutes after I got through talking to you, I went to bed. I had to get some sleep. I was kind of run down there yesterday evening. That girl got come. Girl. Yeah, that lady come back in here yesterday. Katie, what was her name? You remember her? She came back in here yesterday after we. I think you was in here though. Several of them came back that didn't 15 hours ahead of Alabama. Good God, that would make it. You're just getting nighttime there, ain't it? Let's see. But 10 o'clock would be 20. 12. I mean. Uh, what time is it now? There. What time is it there now? Boy, I got a slowpoke truck this morning. Looky here at this thing. Slow down 30 mile an hour on interstate. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are looking, 12:50 a.m. Oh, okay. Good gracious, that is a long time. You ain't been to bed? I'm talking to Trevor from Australia there, ladies and gentlemen. He's been on here a couple of days with me, and I appreciate Trevor because he helped me get my sound fixed yesterday. Helped me get my sound fixed and get the echo out of it. So Trevor, I appreciate you doing that for me, and I appreciate you being here this morning with me. Oh, okay, buddy, I heard that. I guess it's different. It is different when you ain't got to work, ain't it? You know, I'm gonna have to check something here. Let me check. Yeah, it's daytime here, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. I think it's Thursday morning. Yeah. Uh, I got 2 more days. We gotta go to the races Friday night. I got me helping a guy with a car, getting ready to go to the races Saturday morning, for real here, and it's down below the house here. Uh, it's worth the money. Oh, come on. You got a good job? I got a friend that lives down there, somewhere around you down there, Trevor. I wish I could get him on here to talk to me like you doing. If he ever sees this, he'll be on here. I guarantee you, because he's a real good friend of mine. Um, it's been a long time since I've heard from him too. My old mind's slipping on me. I hadn't heard from him in a couple of years. Forklift. All right. At least you ain't. You go home every night. At least you didn't have to stay in the truck at night like I did when I was working. I had to stay in the truck. And then the old lady didn't know. I call her old lady, but it's just a slang word. It ain't nothing bad. Me and old ladies, we stay in the truck. Man, we traveled all over the United States. We didn't have to worry about going home because we were together, you know. I didn't have nothing at home I was worried about as long as I paid the bills, you know. And my house was there when I got ready to go home. So we'd stay out a month or so at a time before we'd come home. I enjoyed that, really. I didn't worry about going home. There wasn't nothing at home but just a house, you know. Yeah, I drove a forklift when I was younger too. There, Trevor. They worked in a warehouse one time when I was younger. I was probably 18, 19 years old when I was working in that warehouse. It was pretty cool. It was neat, but I wanted more. I wanted more out of life, and then I started driving a truck. When I got 20 years old, I started driving a truck, I think it was. I can't remember now how many years, but I drove 33 and a half years. I've been retired since '08, so years is creeping up on me. Is it the weather nice there, or is it warmer in the morning? I'll sit here and let that light change on me. I bet they think behind me I'm crazy. I haven't heard no thunderstorming outside or nothing like that. I ain't went to the door or nothing, or the window. Uh, all I know is I look out and see it's daylight. It's when I see the daylight peeking through the window, that's when I know it's daylight. I can look behind me and tell there's daylight back there. Uh, hey, I can do that by looking in the camera now. I can see daylight through the camera now. That's pretty neat, ain't it? Yeah, it's. I'm sure it's warm here because the heat kicks on. I mean, the heat ain't on. I'm pretty warm, I guess. I imagine it is. The heat would be on if it was cold. All right, we are in Bakersfield, California. Oh boy. We got 416 more miles to go to the drop point. It is 12:24 a.m. About like it is there, Trevor. Uh, it's Friday. It's 12:24 a.m. These fellas here from Australia. That's what it looks like, ain't it? I'm can get on the interstate here. Oh Lord, yeah. I hauled the track hoe like you seen me haul on here. With this, I've hauled track hoe before, and dozers, loaders. I worked in strip mines for a while, and you know, probably about 2 years or so, and I had a red day cab Kenworth and a big old low boy, and I hauled everything around from pit to pit. You know, we were working in strip pit, and I hauled drills around. I hauled truck drills on the back of them before, and like I said, dozers, uh, track holes. We get ready to move a track hole. Then I dropped my, I had a drop deck just like they got. I had a drop deck. I drop it, pull out money, and they just back right up on there. Tie it down. I back up there and pick it up. It took a lot of hydraulic pressure to pick them babies up and put them in place on my truck, where I could lock it down. And they were very, very long, just like the ones on here too. You had to really be careful on them things. We had a bridge we couldn't go across when we had that track hole on there, so we had to go around and hit the interstate and go around it, and then come right back on the other side over. And that was what was bad. We'd pick it up on this side of the river and had to carry it all the way around the interstate, come back just to the other side of the river. You could see where you put in this other pit over there from where you come out, but it was across the river. We couldn't go across that bridge. But it all in all, it was alright, I guess. Our coal trucks could use the river bridge, and they went across the river bridge. I drove a coal truck for years too, and that was included in my 33 and a half years I was driving. I've had fun, me and the old lady especially, when we was out going over the road. We had fun out there. I just had to drive just like I'm doing right now. I had to drive, buddy. Most cigar about going out there. I had a pretty interesting life, though. There at the last, I was driving a coal truck when my coal truck turned over up above the Ariana up here. That done me in because I couldn't walk for about a year after that happened. So I retired from trucking, retired from everything when that happened. Things happened, and man, I tell you, it wasn't none of my fault. The trundling cap on the trailer broke on that load of coal I had. The trailer fell down on the wheels on the tires on the trailer, and it flipped me over. It flipped tractor and trailer over. Both of us turned over, I just walked it over when it started going over. I wasn't going to stay in no cotton picking seat tied down to no seat. I undone my seatbelt right quick and I walked it over when it was turning over. I'd been hanging upside down. I didn't want that. You'd have done it too, probably. You'd have probably undone your belt and walked the trailer. When the tractor was turning over, I just walked it over with my feet, inside the truck. That was weird, but it did. When it hit, it's what hurt me, and the gear shift hit me in the back. I was up the top at that time. When it was hit, I fell down on that gear shift and like I broke my back. And that's what crippled me up for about a year or so. It took about a year before I could walk again without any pain, and it still bothers me now You know, my older age, it still bothers me. Sometimes I hurt when I get up and walk around. I can't walk that far. I start hurting. So I just sit right here and entertain my viewers, just like yourself there, and I appreciate you, buddy. What about you live in Australia? I did drive a road train, Bubba, but not one like you talking about. Uh, I drove I drove a tractor and a trailer with a 10 wheeler behind it. It was small, 42 wheels, you know, all it had. Yeah, I know the ones you talking about. I'd love to. Queensland, Queen Island, Queen's Island. Okay, hey, yeah, Queen's Island, all right. Do y'all have them gravel trains over there, or them road trains over there that close to you? Have you ever seen one of them road trains in action? Have you ever seen them pass? I got to turn this fan on back here. I'm getting hot. Let me get my back. I'm going to turn that fan on. I'm getting hot. Got it on 4 this morning. They're in the outback. You ain't never seen one? Oh, man, I've seen them on film. You know, Trevor, one time, I think I was in my 30s, I tried to get in touch with them people, and I wanted to come down there and drive one of them trains. Um, I heard they're pretty awesome, and I've heard the guys that drove them talk about them. You know, they was talking about it in a film where they was training drivers and all. I watched some of that, and it was pretty interesting. I thought I believe it would have been a cool job, and as far as I know, they didn't never stop for nothing, did they? When they got going, they never did stop for nothing. That's what I'm saying. If a kangaroo or something got on the track, it was just in its line. It was just gone, wasn't it? Or is that true? I heard they didn't stop for nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to Trevor from Outback back in Australia down there, and down Australia. He's talked to me for a couple of days now, and this guy helped me get my sound fixed yesterday, and I appreciate this fella. And we've been talking ever since. I'd like for y'all to, if you're watching me and you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. Trevor can tell you it don't cost nothing, and like it, and then leave me a little note underneath it in the chat bar or in the comment section. Then you can get on here and chat with me up here. Yeah, bull bars. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've seen them. I've seen some of them. Uh, they got to have some huge engines in them big old boys though. Probably 1,000 horses or more. I would like to see one of them in person, you know, but I don't think I'll ever get to come to Australia. Hey, I had a guy come on here yesterday, Trevor, from Brazil. I can you believe that? Brazil's a long ways from here too. But I enjoyed it, you know. At least I'm getting out, and people is paying attention to my driving and my trucking, you know, 'cause I am a trucking legend. 'Cause I've been all over the United States several times. I've done everything there is to be done. Oh, you was talking about a while ago, uh, Queensland, yeah. 42 wheels are pretty small for Australia, yeah, I know. But we up here in Alabama, it was pretty good size. Well, it wasn't here; it was in Michigan where I was at. I lived up there several years, and that's when I drove up there with a 42 wheeler. We had to learn how to unhook them boogers and hook back up to them, you know. I don't forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah, you was talking about heavy equipment and all like that a while ago, but we picked up some bridge joists when we was putting our bridges down here in Alabama, in Birmingham, when they was building Interstate 20 and 59. I hauled some bridge joists from up in out of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. They was 100 and something foot long, and that was pretty neat. We had to take our time with them. We had to have escorts with them, but we had a pretty good time. Oh, we got them here, no accidents or nothing. So we hauled all the bridge stuff from Atlanta, Georgia, down here to Birmingham, and that was a good time of my life too. We were making things happen here in Birmingham, getting these bridges in. You know, they'd take them off the truck, put them right up there on the place where they went, and we'd go get another load. We get back, they'd have all them up. There's 3 or 4 trucks running. We get back with another load, they'd have them all in place, ready for us to put the ones that we got up there. So I thought it was pretty neat the way they did it. They already had the concrete poured for the pillars, you know. My cigar don't want to stay lit today. Might be somebody telling me quit smoking cigars. Uh, we're 208 miles out now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to Trevor from Australia, and it is 5:08 a.m. in the morning on Friday morning. My drop time is 12:29 this morning, or this evening. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you are, subscribe to my channel. All that does is let you know when I'm on live, and like it, and then leave a comment in the section below. Then you can chat with me live right here like Trevor's doing right now. Trevor and I are talking about the gravel or road trains in Australia, out back Australia down there, and we're talking about the bull guards on it and everything. I was telling him one thing I drove with a 42 wheeler here in Atlanta, Michigan. I drove with a gravel train. Watch how that car backs up when I put them flashers on there. They'll back up, but unless you're in there. That's pretty neat. All of them will. Even that one right there will. Now I've been asleep about 12 hours or so, and I'm just now getting woke up. My hair is messed up probably. I ain't even combed my few hair I got on my head. Why not? Why can't you do that? Boy, wouldn't that be something to stream? That'd be something to stream live, wouldn't it? Let everybody see that. I bet you I'd get a million viewers on that and then likes, wouldn't I? Oh man, could you imagine what I could do in a live stream like that over there? Oh man. I heard that, buddy. I appreciate it. I know you would. Oh, I could drive it. I'm sure. I know they train people to drive them. They don't just let them go. If I was young again, I would do that because I wanted to do it. And I don't know what changed my mind when I was looking into it. I don't know what changed my mind. I can't remember. I think it was my wife. She didn't want to move to Australia for one thing. Uh, I told her it would be a unique experience for me, and she wouldn't have to worry about it. I'd be there in the evenings. But she didn't know nobody down there. I think that's what really changed my mind because we didn't know nobody at that time, and I believe it would have been a heck of an experience. I'll tell you that. What kind of license do they require down there? Well, I mean, I know that got to be a special license to drive a truck or a train anyway. Let me ask you this: is them road trains owned by individuals? I'm talking about the tracker, or is it owned by companies? They have gold mines down there too, don't they? I can imagine what a truck driver would go through if he drove a full gold around down there. He'd have to go through a check every time he comes out the gate. But buddy, they got some gold if they have to have a train to carry it on, I'll tell you that. Truck or a train. That'd be a lot of gold. How old are you, Trevor? Are you not young enough that you can do what you want to do, like get into that, get your license to get into that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Company owned. Don't you think you could get your driver's license, get you a truck, go to college and get it? It won't take long to do it through the college. I'm sure that's the way they do it down there. You're not too old. That would be a good career for you, man. Go get your license and get you a job driving one of them trains, man. You'd make some money if you did that. I'm telling you what, you'd get some experience. I tell you that. All they do, and now what I've understood, they go out there, they go from one end of the run to the other. They unhook, or they've got another one waiting on them to come back. One of the two. I don't know if they unhook from it or not. I think you got one ready to come back when you get there. I think that's the way I've understood it. Uh, yeah, that would be great for you. You wouldn't have to turn it around. You get in another truck and come back this way. Um, that would be something you ought to look into, Trevor. You're young enough to do that. You ain't broke down like me. I'd go for it. If I was you, man. That'd be awesome. If I lived down there at 28 years old, I would be doing that. Like what, son? What could go wrong? I mean, you got to take a chance. Life ain't free, yeah, and life ain't easy, Bubba. Uh, but if I was in your britches down there, I'm in your shoes there. If I was in your shoes, I'm 28 years old in Australia, I'd be driving a gravel train. I mean, a train down there. That's what I'd be doing. Now I just glanced up there at my computer temperature of 61 degrees. It gets up to 70, I'll have to turn it off for a while. Shouldn't be getting up no 70 degrees. Anyway, I'm not dropping no frames. That means it's not got too hot. Okay, I'm coming. The way station just told me to pull in there. They got a little thing on in here. It goes off when they come up on them now. They didn't used to have that. They just put this in these trucks. I imagine that was the update they did. Oh, yeah, man. Why don't you try check it out, Trevor? It wouldn't take you much to get your driver's license. I mean, you ain't no criminal or nothing like that, are you? I mean, what I'm trying to say is you wouldn't have nothing to stand in your way of getting your license, would you? As long as you ain't got no criminal background, you could do that. I guarantee you they'd hire you more than likely if you go to college to get it done. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I'd look into it, buddy. I really would. It would be an awesome experience for a 28-year-old man. And just think, you wouldn't have to stop for nothing till you get from one end to the other. Hey, that would be awesome. Now, I wouldn't. If I was on a road train like that, I, the only reason I would stop it would be if somebody's fixing to get killed. I wouldn't give a hoot what they thought. I wouldn't hit nobody just because they don't want you to stop. I wouldn't kill nobody. So that's the only reason I'd stop if I was fixing to kill somebody. That's the only reason I would. So, you know, I'm sure, I hope they are that way down there. I hope they don't want you to run over somebody and kill them. But you may not have to stop, just slow down a little bit. But Trevor, that's what you need to check into, buddy. Your mom and dad, they would probably tell you the same thing. Did you get any college education? Right hand drive. Yeah, I know. Australia on the right side. Yeah. Uh, hey, I got a trucking game from the same company this people are. It. I go to Australia. I go everywhere in the world and drive on that game. It's pretty neat. I have to drive until I can unlock the states. Australia. I've been there on in them trucks, and they drive on the right side. I done pretty good with them. Well, see if you can do it, man. That's what you need to do. Trevor, that would be an awesome experience in your life right there that you could tell your grandchildren and everything. Yeah, 18 wheels of steel. I've got it. And I got another one too. Uh, the one I'm talking about is, oh heck, I can't remember the name of it now. But it's another trucking game size 18 wheels of steel. 18 wheels of steel is alright. But this one here, it's got 18 wheels of steel beat hands down. Look at the graphics on this thing. Look at that train over there. Look at the graphics. This is what is neat right here. Um, your computer, to do what I'm doing, you're going to have a good computer. You're going to have a high graphics card, and you got to have a good CPU to run your unit, keep your bit rate up, and keep it from dropping frames. When it gets too hot, uh, it'll start dropping frames, and that's your bit rate. Hey, I enjoy doing this. I love it. I spent $500 on my computer to get it up like here where I'm at now, and my friend has helped me. Joe White fixed that overlay that you're looking at over on there, looking at me through there, me talking. Joe White fixed that overlay. He's a broadcaster, and yeah, yeah, that's all right. Sim's Ultra's all right. I love it. Uh, but I tell you what, I love this game right here too, buddy. This right here is awesome. What I'm doing when I can do it, and where other people can see me doing it, and comment on what I'm doing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are 48 miles from our drop point. It is 9 a.m. on a Friday morning. The drop point is 10:14 a.m. That's the drop time. So we're getting closer to time. And if you like what you see here, like watching me, subscribe to my channel and up under there, like it, and then leave me a comment up under there. And then we can chat on the chat line here like Trevor and I are doing right now. I'm talking to a friend of mine from Australia. He's been on here a couple of days when I get on here. Every time I get on, it alerts him that I'm on. So that's what you do if you want to see me driving up and down the road. Sometimes acting like a fool. Sometimes we have fun. Sometimes we just sit and watch the weather or whatever. But we have a good day, don't we, Trevor? Okay, I'm coming up on my get off down here in Redding, California. My cigar done gone out again. Dadgummit. I'm having a time with my cigar this morning. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'd love to have a bunch of people get on here and talk to me. I'd love for it. I'd have to go from one to another, to have a good time. I'd love to do that. It would be rough a little bit, but I'd have to get used to it, but I'd love it. That's a challenge, and I love a challenge. When there'd be a lot of people on here, and I'd have to go from one to another, that'd be awesome. I thought, well, we did that yesterday, didn't we? There was 4 or 5 of us on here at one time. I tried to talk, but my sound went out. We lost a couple of them. Had gum sound. But I remembered what I did while the sound didn't work. I didn't 10 times bigger and heavier. Oh yeah, I'm sure they have some weight, Bubba. You guarantee they got weight. But how many trailers is behind the truck to make it a train? How many are there? 20? I don't know if it'd be 20 or not. Probably 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 12 miles from the drop. It is 10:02 a.m. The drop time is 10:21. The clocks are coming together here on a Friday morning in Redding, California. How many? How many are there, Trevor? 10 to 15. Okay. That'd have to be a pretty straight line to have 15 on there, wouldn't it? I'm telling you, 15 trailers behind you, you'd have to drive a pretty straight line from stay in line. Okay, here we come up into the town of Redding. Let's see where I'm going right here. Looks like it's going to be Dickman Brothers. I'll find them right down here. There's FedEx. They ain't dropping no frame. I don't know why it's quitting. Oh, there they are. Right here we are. Richmond Brothers. Going in. Alright, there's my place to unload right here. I don't want y'all to go away because as soon as I drop this one, I'm going to pick up another one. Y'all stay with me just as soon as I get this one off. And we're going to pick up another one. We're going to do some trucking this morning because I'm ready. I've got plenty of sleep last night. I'm not tired. My eyes are not itchy or watery or nothing. So I took care of that with getting enough sleep. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back. 4 trailers? Okay. 4 trailers ain't bad. I pulled 3. I ain't pulled no. I pulled triples and doubles, but I never pulled no 4. We had to have triples and doubles on our CDLs here in Alabama. Uh, I let them go last time I had my license renewed. I let my CDLs go. They would cost you $50 every time you had them renewed, which wasn't bad though, as long as you made money. But if you don't make no money and you renew them, that's crazy. You don't use them no more, ain't it? That's the way I look at it anyway. Okay, let's see what we got coming out of here. If y'all been following me, I like full tankers. There's a dozer right there. Let's carry this dozer to Sacramento. He's 517 miles. We'll take this dozer to Sacramento. And I hope everybody's enjoying this film. or these clips, whatever you want to call them. I am Tim the Trucking Legend in Alabama, and it is 10:33 here in Alabama, and it is 10:23 a.m. Friday morning there, where I'm at in the truck. Let's get this thing going. And I have Trevor, a friend of mine from Australia, with me, and good to have you there, Trevor. And hopefully we can get some more people come in here and join us. I would really like that. I'm sure you would too, wouldn't you? Okay, that's good. I'll be right here, buddy. Yeah, we got a big old, I think it's a D10 dozer I got on the back there. We're carrying it to the job site, I'm thinking. On the interstate here. That dozer ain't quite as big as that blame track hoe I've been hauling around. That track hoe gets you when you go over that hump. You ain't careful, it'll mess you up. Well, looks like I'm in another Peterbilt, and we're off, and we got 561 miles to go. So let's just get down with the nitty gritty here and get it done. We're going into California as we speak right now. It is 10:56 a.m. in the truck, and my drop time is Saturday at 1:21 a.m. That's when I'm supposed to arrive. But like I say, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see here, if you enjoy this, just give me a subscribe to my channel. It's YouTube. It don't cost you nothing. Like it, and then below it give me a comment, and then you can chat with me on my chat right here. Okay, I'll see you back there, Trevor. I was looking there to see if I had to have fuel. I got plenty of fuel, but yeah, Trevor, I think you need to look into that, buddy. You're young, and that would be an experience in your life you would never forget. I'm telling you. Things like that you carry to the grave with you, and like the things that I've done, I carry them to the grave with me. It's been an awesome life. I've enjoyed every bit of my trucking experience except for one time when my buddy got killed down here in Birmingham. Don't want to talk about that, but that was one of the bad times in my life as a trucker. But yeah, you would enjoy that. I'm sure you would. You're young. Uh, hey, that would be something I would look into. Now, like I said, if I was down there where you're at, in your shoes, yeah, and I was Trevor, I'd be going down there and getting my driver's license to drive one of them trains, buddy. That would be an experience. And I'm sure it'd pay real good money. I mean, real good money. Probably $200 or $300 a day or more, probably. I don't know what y'all pay rate is down there, but something like that up here would probably pay about $350 a day to the driver. I need to stay over here, I guess. I'm running a little bit over the speed limit. Man, that would be something. When they trained you, they would let you get on a train with another driver, and he'd teach you how to drive that train, buddy. They got special people, I'm sure, that's on them road trains, and I'm sure they got, like I said, special people, trained people that's coming on as a new driver. And daggum, I got to pull into this thing. Uh, that would be an experience that you would never forget, buddy. And I'm sure they run 24/7 down there. And you just have to, depending on you being at home at night, where you'd end up when you was emptying that, when you got to the end. I'm sure that would be the way it worked. And 9,000 a month ain't bad. That's a good bit, you know. They'd have a good lifestyle, that's for sure. Are you going to check into it? I would. I really would. I'd see what I had to do. Here in Alabama, when I was down there at the truck shop down there at Kenworth's place down in Birmingham, I was looking at these magazines in a magazine shelf, and I seen where they was wanting truck drivers for land down under. And that's when I started paying attention to it. But like I said, my wife kept me from going into it deeper than what I did, because I was getting ready to get in contact with somebody, get things set up where I could come down there and learn how to operate them big old boogers. The truck driving part wouldn't have been nothing. It's just containing your trailer behind you. I'm sure they have a lot of things that they have to do. Uh, I don't know who would keep maintenance up on them things. Boy, that'd be a job. Ooh, boy. Keeping maintenance up on all that stuff? My Lord. Could you imagine being a mechanic when they come in off of a run? Ooh, you'd have a lot of things to look at. Probably have 5 or 10 mechanics on one train looking it over. Excuse me. Don't $9,000 sound good, Trevor? I'm sure it would to me. If my wife hadn't stopped me, I'd have been down there. I'd have retired right down there where you're at right now. I would have retired from the back outback. That would have been a great job. There'd been something for a man from the United States to do. But I'd have done it. Getting a green card wouldn't have been nothing. That would have been the simplest thing to do. Getting the passport to come to Australia, that would have been simple. Only thing that would have been tough would have been that blind airplane ride down there. 14, half, 15 hours. That would have been rough. I'd have had to took me something, knocked me out what's his name on 18. They had knocked him out every time he got on the airplane. can't remember what his name is now. His initials something. Wait a minute, I'll look over. I'm in the curve right now. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've seen it on film. Yeah, on YouTube. I've watched them. I watched a bunch of that when I was thinking about coming down there. Yeah, I watched them. They're awesome. I'm telling you, I think I'd have loved it. Yeah, it would have been neat to have done that. I'm sure it would have been. Don't you think you could handle it? You can do just about anything you want to do there, Trevor, if you just put your mind to it, buddy. I mean, if you're healthy and all that, and your body able, you know what I mean. You can do anything you put your mind to. Well, we got some pretty good sized loads here in America. Uh, no, I don't think ours is bigger than that. Y'all got some pretty good sized, oversized loads down there. That road train would top off all of it, you know. That's what would overtake our oversized loads. That road train. Y'all's uh, oversized equipment that they haul, yeah, they're bigger than ours. But like I said, though, the gravel train is what takes over our hauling on the 42 wheels and all that. Uh, it would be an experience, I'll tell you. Hauling something like I got on here, it ain't nothing to haul something like this. I mean, I've hauled these all over the country. I've hauled them track holes on over there around the strip pits and around. I hauled for Superior Trucking down in Birmingham for a good while, and we hauled all over the country, heavy equipment stuff. That's what they did. I enjoyed that. The wife again didn't like that, so I told her, I said, "You're going to let me decide what's good for us and what's not you. I'm out here doing this. I'm the one that's taking care of us. I'm the one that's making the money here. Let me decide what I want to do, okay? Just back off," I told her. Come on, you can't tell me everything I can do. She was the type that she wanted me home every night. And I told her I can't be at home every night. Well, she didn't like that. And I told her, I said, "Hey, if you want to be with me, you get your butt in the truck with me and let's go." You know, and she did for the last 6 years. She's kind of satisfied when I got her in the truck with me, got her certified. Um, that right there, she's all right with that. I mean, we had fun up north, up in Canada, up in there when it's snow in the wintertime. We had fun up there, and it was awesome. Well, when I went up into the Adirondack Mountains up there that time, good Lord, that was an experience right there, buddy. All night long, it took us to go up the mountains that they had. I don't know what. sea level it was, but it was way up there because my ears would pop all night long that I was going up. Oh, I'm sure I would, Trevor. I'm sure I would. But it take all night long to drive 200 miles up that mountain over, especially when it's raining and snowing and sleeting and all that. We got up top of the mountain that morning. The wife, she said, "Well, it sure is foggy up here." I told her, "Honey, you better look again. That ain't fog." She looked around. She said, "My God, that's clouds out there." Yes, it is. Clouds was about 10, 15 foot off the ground. Now, that's how high we were up. I don't know how high the clouds. I'm sure we're about 10,000 feet above sea level. I'm sure. Cause my ears would pop all night long. I had to adjust my pressure, you know. Yeah, that would be an experience right there, buddy. I guarantee it would. Yeah, what? Talking about the Adirondack Mountain. Won't be long. It'll be daylight there, won't it? About 3 more hours. Trevor, what do you do with your day when you got an off day there? What do you do when you're off from work? Is there anything that you do that you have any activities that you enjoy doing or anything like golfing or anything? I fly airplane on the weekend. That's what I love to do. Uh, I go over here to our airport about 6 miles from the house here. We got a little grass runway over there we use. Camel Field is where I fly out of, and we go to Jasper up there and fuel. I love flying an airplane. You're sleepy? You stay in a bed all day? You don't have nothing to do? I mean, you don't have no extra things to do in the daytime? Now, just think about it. If you had this job as a train driver, you wouldn't be able to do what you're thinking about doing today. Unless you was off from work, you know. Nah. I heard that. You know what I do here is I stay up till I want to go to bed. I don't have nothing. Yeah, I hear that. Echoing again. Ain't no way. I ain't done nothing. How in the world can it be echoing? Maybe it quit. I haven't done nothing to it. I don't see it up there echoing on my OBS. It don't show it echoing, so maybe it'll quit. Might be because I'm moving my head around here. I don't know. I get the drink of coffee. Lord, don't tell me I'm gonna have to unplug that thing again. Oh man, mine is doing it. It just started doing it. I mean, the whole time we've been working this morning, talking this morning, it's just now starting to do that. There's something wrong if it does that. I don't understand that. Maybe it'll quit. Is it bad enough people won't want to hear it? Do I need to stop and redo it? You reckon I ought to stop and redo it, or fix it to come out? Because I didn't do nothing to it. There's something in here making it do that. I don't want it doing it. Oh, I don't know what doing. I understand, but do I need to stop and redo it like I did yesterday? Or you think it'd be alright if I just let it try to work itself out? Because I ain't done nothing to it. I ain't moved nothing. Oh. It's just like it was yesterday evening when I left it. Well, you think I need to stop and redo it like I did yesterday to get it off? I don't want to run nobody off because it's doing any echoing now. I'd rather stop and get it done. Let it reset. Well, let's just do that at the end of this run right here. If they watch what I'm doing here, I'm sorry if y'all got an echo in my mic here. I'm going to have to fix it at the end of this run, people. Just bear with me. I'll get it done at the end of this run. We did it yesterday. We'll do it again today. I'll get it out of the way. Just enjoy the scenery out here and my driving here. And I've been talking with my friend Trevor from Land Down Under. Okay, buddy. It's fine now. It ain't echoing. Wow, I don't understand that. I ain't doing nothing. No. I had to get my friend to see what's going on with this thing. Let him get in here on. Wow, that's unreal. Don't take too awful long for your transaction to reach me here in Alabama, does it? Okay, good. We'll just leave it alone right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 223 miles from our drop point. It is Friday, 5:09 p.m. Friday evening. My drop point is at 10:55 p.m. this evening. I'm talking with my friend there, Trevor, from the Land Down Under in Australia. He has been giving me some pointers on my mic this morning. Said it started echoing. No more echoing. Well, good. Well, we won't mess with it. If it ain't broke, don't mess with it. That's what I've always heard. If it's not broke, don't mess with it. So that's a good deal. I'm trying to talk my little buddy here into if he wanted to learn to drive the the trains down there in Australia in the outback. I think it would be a neat experience for a young man. I tell you what, he never would forget it. And just look at the fun that you would have too, man. You see the country down there. It'd be like riding in a train. When they go through a town, you see people looking out the windows of the train. It'd be like that. It'd be awesome. And I've got some viewers out there. If you like what you see here this morning, um, do me a favor. If you like it, subscribe to my channel and give me a like up under it. And then up under that, it has a comment. Leave a comment, and then you can come in here on the chat with us. And I'd like to have y'all. I'd like for y'all to come in here where I can talk to y'all this morning. I'm going to be in here for several hours. I'm going to do some live streaming here for a couple more hours. And until my feet get to hurting, then I'll let them rest a little bit. I'm a diabetic, and my feet get to hurting after a while. Snow. Y'all got snow down there? You mean it's snowing in Australia? I thought you said it was warm. No snow. Well, what are you talking about? Yay, snow day. That's what I was thinking. But what was that up there? You said, yay, snow day. No worry. Said no Australian ever, huh? Y'all ain't never seen snow down there, have you? I've seen it here before. Sometimes it snows here in the wintertime. It ain't this winter, but it's threatened, but it never did. We ain't out of it yet. April is the time that we get out of snow weather. I remember back in 1993, we had a blizzard on April Fool's Day in April of 1993. It was, I think it was 90 something degrees one day, and it was 4 below zero the next. Well, believe me, I do. It's cold. But we had a snow on April Fool's Day and a blizzard. I won't never forget that day. Yeah, we was out of power for about 3 weeks after that day, and we had to tough it for 3 weeks on keeping our food cold, on our milk and whatever. We put the milk in a and the meat out in the snow. We put it in a cooler, and we pack it full of snow. And that's why we kept our meat and stuff when it snowed. All of our meat and stuff that was spoiled, we kept it in the snow. And hey, it ain't gonna get hot under that snow, and it ain't gonna melt. Not until it gets time. That's the way we dealt with our lights being off for 3 weeks. We had to have candle lights, just like back in the olden days. We had some kerosene lamps, we lit up the house with it at night, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. We just couldn't cook on the wood stove. We couldn't cook on the stove because it's electric. We had I had three stoves, Coleman stove that we had for camping. I went and got them out of the shed, and we cranked them babies up, and then the wife and her mama cooked on the camping equipment, the little stove that we use, a Coleman stove from camping. And we had a ball, man. I tell you, I'm glad it was over with, but hey, we had an experience right there, man. Pretty neat. I had a four-wheel drive pickup truck, and we go out riding in the snow, I had the great big old tires on mine, big wide tires. It's a big four-wheel drive, and we had fun. We'd get the kids, wrap them up, and we'd go riding. Uh, we'd go riding at night when it's snowing, and it was awesome. Didn't never, go places where it was dangerous or nothing like that. We stayed on the main roads. We went to see my mama when it snowed. We'd carry them all down there to be with their grandmother. Me and the wife, we'd take off and go riding in the snow down Gardendale and around. We had a ball. I mean, it was awesome. My truck wasn't going to get stuck because it was four-wheel drive, and it had them big old mud tires on it. I enjoyed it. The old lady enjoyed it. She loved it. Kids loved it too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're 78 miles away from our drop point. It's 7:39 p.m. on Friday evening. A lot of people getting off from work, going home, getting their wife to go out to eat or pay the bills or whatever. But that's what's taking place here on Friday evening. It is 9:36 my drop time, so we're 2 hours away. Oh man, don't you know it? I love it. I love tomato gravy. You're eating a tomato gravy? I love tomato gravy. My mother-in-law could cook some of the best tomato gravy that you ever eat, man. I loved her cooking. And she passed away a couple of years ago, and about 5 years ago now. Uh, she was a good cook. Yes, Lord, yes. Tomato gravy, it's awesome. It's good. And if y'all haven't eaten no tomato gravy, you ain't eating nothing at breakfast until you eat some tomato gravy. God, it's good. If you like tomatoes, you'll love tomato gravy. A lot of people buy that gravy that's in them packs already mixed, and all they gotta do is put it in the skillet. But my brother, he cooked me some tomato gravy every once in a while, and we make it from scratch, and it's pretty awesome. I can't I can't make gravy. I tried and tried and tried, but I just can't make tomato gravy like it should be. I always get it too done or too thin or something. Sometimes it looks like paste. Sometimes it looks like water. And I just don't know. He said all you gotta do is let it boil a little bit. If it's too thin, put a little bit of flour in there. I said that's easy for you to say. Yeah, that tomato gravy is great, man. I love tomato gravy. What kind of seafood do y'all eat down there, Trevor? I'm gonna turn right here. I gotta get outside my truck. I can't see the red light that good. I gotta get outside here and watch that red light. That's what the dozer looks like. That might be a little bit smaller than a 10, but it looks like a 10 to me or something there. I don't know what that is. Could be bigger than that. That might be a little more. I don't know. Could be a little more. It looks like that might be what it is. That's a big old dozer there. But wait a minute. I'm going to have to turn here and I'm going to have to look at that. Fish. What's that? Prawns and crab. What is prawn? Prawn. Prawn. What is that? Never had none of that. Is that what you're saying, piranha? Is that what you're saying? It's shrimp. Okay, I love shrimp. Boy, I love shrimp. Shrimp scampi and all that. Man, I love shrimp. Did you ever watch Forrest Gump? The movie Forrest Gump? Where Bubba Gump had that shrimp company. Did you watch that? Forrest Gump is a good movie. He is kind of a little slow, but he's pretty good. You ain't never watched Forrest Gump? Man, Google it up and watch it. That's a good movie from Alabama. It was made here in Alabama, down around Mobile. Uh, there was a plantation down there they lived on when he went in the army, and he come back out of his army. He got his friend Bubba Gump, and they called it Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. What they went come up with, and he was rich after that. It was a pretty neat movie. I enjoyed it. Forrest Gump is a good movie. I mean, if y'all haven't seen that, y'all need to Google that up and watch Forrest Gump. It's a good movie, good wholesome movie. I enjoyed it, and it was from Alabama here, from down where I live, down in Mobile, where they filmed it. Oh, you'll like it. It's a good movie. It's kind of funny and then kind of serious too. His buddy got killed while they was in the army, but he promised him that he would carry on his name in a shrimp company, Bubba Gump Shrimp, and he did. He did carry on, and he went to see his mother and father after he got home. He went to see Bubba Gump, mother and daddy, and gave them some money when he started making money with Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, he gave him a bunch of money to live on. It was awesome, man. It was a good movie. I can Google that thing up in just a matter of seconds right here and watch it. I love what I'm doing though. I've watched Bubba Gump. Forrest Gump a bunch of times. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got here and we picked to unload this dozer right here. And it is 9:36. Let me get on with that. 9:36 p.m. and we're pulling into the parking lot. Pick to unload. We're going to get another one in just a very few minutes. Come on. There you go. Always too close to something where you can get out. If you say rise up, rise up lights, and that real fast, and it would say razor blades in Aussie accent. Wow, there was no doubt. Remind me if I run down there, I won't have seven rise up lights real fast, or any kind of time. Okay, we are fixing to pick up another one here. I'm looking at my temperature on my computer. That's 58 degrees. That's pretty good. So we'll go and get another load. Yeah, there. Let's see what we got coming out of Tunica. That I'm not hauling no hay. How about Fresno? There's a load right here. Diesel fuel going to Santa Maria. That's one. Let's see what the other one we got here. Telephone ringing. Hang on just a minute. Uh, not gonna answer it because I don't know who it is. Oh, I don't answer the phone. I don't know who it is. Yeah, I don't answer them when I don't know who it is. Okay, let's see what else we can come up with here. There's the excavator. It's going to Holbrook. It's 40. Right there, 25,000 pounds. $40,000. $56.26 a mile. That's pretty good freight right there. Well, I guess it's going to Holbrook. It couldn't be no bad. Oh boy. I don't know about this. That truck probably ain't got the motor for it either. 7 hours and 52 minutes expires on it. We got 18 hours and 37 minutes, 716 miles. I don't know if I'm get that or not. Good money. $46,000 money for 40. Oh, make up my mind, make up my mind. Might as well take it, see what we get into. We took it, so we're gonna get a big old excavator. Going to Holbrook for Fresno. We'll drink the coffee right. Oh my God, not coming out of here. Let's see, it ain't that big one I don't think. No, this one here's a small one. This is alright right here. That's the small one. That ain't the big one. Thank goodness. I've hauled these excavators around Trevor a lot right here that I've got on here now. Let's see that cranking. I need to get outside and check my lights and things out, make sure everything's working. Let's check my light. My brake. Alright, let's get them on there. Let's go. Okay, 2:17 a.m. And it's 11:17 here. So, oh, I almost hit that side. 11:17 a.m. here. So you pick up the time right there, you can see how many hours it is. 11:17 here. Oh, we got a red light coming out of here. Oh, doggone. Pretty neat. Oh my word, I've done this before. I was all the way across the highway. Yeah. Yeah, I went all the way across the highway to get out. Yeah, they all right. This one here is fine here. This ain't that big one. I pulled this one easy right here. That big one is what I thought it was going to be, but it didn't say excavator. I mean, it didn't say John Deere. All right, buddy. I'll be right here. Do whatever you got to do there. I'll be right here. All right. And that there didn't want to stay. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tim, the trucking legend, here live from Alabama. I hope y'all enjoying my show or my video. Just enjoy and talk to me if you can. If you can join me if you get on and subscribe to my videos and then like it, and then down underneath it leave a comment, and then you can talk to me on my chat. I'm talking to a friend of mine from land down under in Australia down there, and we trying to just make the day go better. He's helping me with keeping my computer under control here. So y'all enjoy, and I would like to chat with you. Come down here and chat with me. I'd love to chat with you. Makes the day go better. He's going a coffee break right now, and I'm coming up to a red light. That young man there, like he's running a red light. But it is 9:52 p.m. here, and it's a Friday morning on my computer here, and we got 710 miles to go with this track hole back here. It's a small excavator, not too awful big. It ain't the biggest one. That big one I haul around is a hoss. That's one I got caught with in San Francisco that time. I couldn't hardly get it off. I just couldn't get over them humps. It picked the back of my truck up on them humps, and I couldn't go. Now this one here ain't gonna do that because it ain't heavy enough. I hope everybody had a good night's rest. If you just now getting up, I don't know, or if you're going to bed, and before you go to bed, y'all have a good night's rest. It's 11:23 here on a Thursday morning. I hope y'all did have a good night's sleep. Enjoy the film. I'd like to talk to you, but I can't talk to you if I can't see you. So I'd like for y'all to subscribe to my channel. That just tells you when I'm on live. That's all it does. It don't cost you nothing. You subscribe to my channel and push like, and then down below there leave a comment down there, and then you can chat with me on the chat, on my chat right here. Uh, I'd love to talk to you, see what's on y'all's mind, and see what we can get going here this morning. Um, that's People ask me where I'm from and what I do, and all that. I want to know what y'all do and what's on y'all's mind this morning. Other than just sitting here driving down the road, I'd like to talk to my people out there that follow me and see what's on their mind today. My friend right here, Trevor from Land Down Under, he's on a coffee break. We've been talking in about an hour, and I think it's been about an hour. We talk to one another, see what one another doing, and what's on our minds today. And hey, that's the way we do it. That's the way I love it. Make the day go good, and makes me feel better if I can talk to people. And hey, it's awesome to talk to somebody across the world, a world away from you. Trevor is 15 hours away from here by air, 15 hours flight, and it's a long way. I was talking to one yesterday from Brazil, and I enjoyed that. At least I'm getting out. So if y'all would give me a chat, give me a subscribe to my channel and like it, and leave a comment in the comment section, and then you can talk to me on live chat here. Y'all can chat it down, and I'll read it and talk to you. Let's see what's on y'all's mind this morning. Tell me what's going on, and I'll tell you what I'm doing and what's going on here. So y'all get ready for this little old trip here. We got 626 more miles to go. So we're going through Bakersfield, looks like it. Uh, Man, I don't like Bakersfield, but I go through it every day. So let's see what's on y'all's mind. Come on in here and give me a chat, and let's talk about what's on y'all's mind today. Let's get this day going. I haven't been up long. I had a good night's sleep. And Trevor ain't went to bed yet. I don't know how long he's gonna be up. It's nighttime there too. It's in the morning time there, about 2 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. I want to give a shout out to Joe White. He's a good friend of mine. I didn't get to talk to him much yesterday, a little bit yesterday morning, I think. And Vern Bradley and Don Kidder, Nick Hunt, and Rick Dobson, all my friends, Aiden Young, all my friends from iRacing. StrangeSports99.com. I want to give them a shout out this morning. I didn't get to talk to y'all last night, and I just want to tell y'all I'm sorry. I went to bed, and I got a bunch of friends on line racing. That I just want to say good morning to y'all. Y'all watching my little video here. Good morning to every one of y'all that are my friend and on iRacing. And we are live in Alabama this morning from Moyer, Alabama, bringing it to you live from here, my house. Uh, we do this all during the day, and we're trying to see what's on people's minds out there and see if we can help one another. I've had several calls that I've helped a little bit. They've helped me some too. You just don't never know when you're going to be able to help somebody or when they can help you. So give us a call. Let's see what's on your mind. I'm Tim, the trucking legend from Alabama. Okay. My friend Trevor's back from his coffee break. Trevor, I'm trying to get some people to come in here and talk to us and tell us what's on their mind this morning. I was telling them we can help one another. Sometimes we can help, sometimes we get help. And that's like what me and you have been doing all the last 2 days. We've been helping one another. And that's what I want to do, to see if I can help somebody with a problem they got. Maybe we could talk it out or maybe ease their mind on it. That'd be nice, huh? I think that's what this is going to turn out to be. More of if I can help you or you can help me, a situation. Sort of like, you remember them movies that people calling in, or real people calling in, like Rick and Bubba here in Birmingham, and they tell them what's on their mind and all that. That's what I want to do. That would be a good thing for my trucking company. We can talk about whatever they want to talk about. Uh, Maybe get something off their chest. They need to talk to somebody. They ain't got nobody to talk to. I'd like to talk to them. And that would be very nice if I can help people with their problems. Sometimes they can help me with my problems like you did. Kind of neat, ain't it? When you can help people do something. And we're a world away just about, me and you, Trevor, and you help me with mine. And you help me keep my echoing out. My microphone working good, and hey, things like that. It could be just a simple thing that you can help somebody with to keep them going and get their day going good, make them feel good, or give them a laugh or something like that. There go them tumbleweeds that Joe White called possums, but they're not possums, Joe. They're tumbleweeds. Oh, I enjoy what I'm doing. And the guys I'm going to be on tonight, I'll be on TeamSpeak tonight. I want y'all to know that. About 6 o'clock I'll get on. I had a friend of mine called me the other morning and talked to me. He was at work. He said, I just wanted to check on my buddy. I said, I'm doing fine, Bubba. And stuff like that makes me feel good because I got friends that care. They care about my situation. They care about my health. And they call and ask about me at home when they're at work. Now, that's friendship. And Don, you did it. And, buddy, you're a good friend of mine, and you know it. And I appreciate you doing that, too, buddy. He said, I just want to check on my buddy. And I am appreciative to that, Don. Don, you are a great friend, just like Vern and Joe White. Y'all are my friends, and I appreciate y'all. Trevor, people like that, when you got friends like that, you got friendship. You know what? when they want to call and check on you and them at work, and they're worried about me because I've been having some problems, and they're worried about me. Yeah. When you get some hot coffee. But I tell you, when my friends call and check on me, see how I feel, it makes me feel real good because I know I got friends that care. And Don Kidder, you are one of them, just like Joe and my buddy Vern Bradley. Uh, Rick Donaldson is a good friend of mine, and Nick Hunt, Aiden Young, they care. All my friends. Uh, when you got friendship like that, it's awesome, people. It is awesome when you got friends like that that care. And I know my friends care about me, or they wouldn't be calling and asking about me. Them at work, they take off time enough to call and see how their friend's doing, how their buddy's doing, and I appreciate that. And this one's going to go over and under, right? It's this one right here. I got to get over here again. I'm sorry about that, buddy. Didn't mean to get over that. I gave you a warning. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? How you been doing, MH? And me and Trevor sitting here talking about what's going to do, what he's going to do today, and what we're up against today. You know, he's coming into early morning. I'm already 11:35 into the morning on a Thursday morning. How you been doing, old buddy? Oh yes, I've been great, man. I had a great night's sleep. Uh, I feel good this morning. I'm ready to do some trucking here and talk to my friends on here at yourself there. And you been doing all right. So, what's on your mind this morning? You got anything special you gonna do today? That is good. I guarantee it is. Where are you from, Bubba? I'm from Warrior, Alabama myself. I'm about 25 miles north of Birmingham, Alabama. I appreciate that. I sure do, Bubba. I really do. I'm glad to have you. That's what it's all about. And if I can help anybody, with a question, or if they can help me, just like Trevor did yesterday, he helped me with my, hey, Perth, Australia. Trevor, you got a friend down there. He's from Australia too there, M8. Trevor's from Queen's Island, Australia. You know where that is? Yeah, that's right. He's from Queen's Island. Perth's a pretty good place too, huh? Man, that's nice. I got two friends now from Australia calling me and talking to me, and man, that is great. I'm glad that y'all are on here to talk to me. I get lonesome by myself. Old man out here on the road by himself gets awesome. I mean, gets lonesome sometimes. I know I got other viewers on there, but they just don't get on here. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's where he's from. Trevor, if you can hear me, M8 here, he's from Perth, Australia. Y'all pretty close, ain't you? At least you're in the same country, ain't you? Man, that is so cool. That is so cool. Two friends from Australia talking to me this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about right here. If you can talk to somebody and see how their day's going, if you can say a little something to make their day better, make them feel better about their day coming up, hey, that's great. They maybe can help me with mine. You can't never tell. Far apart. Oh, okay. I gotta go on to the way station here, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want me to go by without weighing my little track hole here, which it don't. That's unusual there, but that is, I guess it is. They're, very far apart in the same country, Just like here in the United States, California is 2,000 something miles from me. Um, and I'm in the middle of the state, or United States, on the lower end of the United States, on the bottom end of the United States around Mobile, Alabama. And you got the Carolinas, Georgia, Carolinas, and all that on the other side of me, on the eastern part of the United States. Very far apart. What are you going to do today there, M.A.? M.A.? Besides sitting here and watch me, you ain't got nothing to do today in Florida? Like go golfing or fishing or something? I love to fly on the weekends myself. We got an airport down below the house here. And I go flying every once in a while down there. I love flying. All of my friends over at the airport, they call and check on me too. I heard that, old buddy. I appreciate you too, man. I really do. If there's anything you want to ask me or anything I can help you with or some kind of question or something, I'd be glad to help you. That's what I'm here for. Plus, I'm having fun driving my truck. And Trevor, did you get any good coffee? I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, mate. Yesterday I had a problem with my computer, with my sound. When I first got on yesterday morning, what was it? Eight people on here, Trevor, and they all left, but a couple of y'all, I think you was the only one left there for a while. I had a sound problem, and Trevor helped me with my sound problem. He kept on telling me when I got it fixed, and we got the echoing out of it, and we done pretty good. Best coffee you ever made. Ah, darn, I heard that. That's great. M8, you drink coffee? I drink about 2 pots of coffee a day myself. Probably too much. I gotta get some fuel. I drink coffee and smoke my little cigars all the time. And that's what I do. Sitting here doing this for y'all and my viewers and my friends. Oh, gotta get some fuel here. Yeah, you were, Trevor, and I appreciate you too, man. You were the only one. He stuck with me, M8, and later on, there was several of them came back in there when they seen I was still streaming. They figured I got it fixed, and I did. Who would that come back? I can't remember who came back. They had some crazy questions. I couldn't really understand what they were saying, really, but they may have not have been able to speak English. What do you think, Trevor? You reckon that's what the problem was? Ain't it nice that we can talk a world away from one another and sit and chat and have a good time, man? That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. I love doing it, and all you got to do is subscribe to my channel, push like, and then subscription. Or down below there, you got a comment section. Then you can join me on TeamSpeak here on live. I call it TeamSpeak. It's on my trucking chat. That's exactly what Trevor and them eight's done. And we can talk to y'all. Maybe we can solve a problem. Maybe you can help us with a problem. You know, you can't never know. But that's what it's all about. And I'm here to be your friend. I'm here to help you if I can, and you can help me sometimes, like Trevor did help me. He helped me again this morning. M8 is my film doing good? My picture look good? Is it nice? Everything going all right? Is it jumpy or anything like that, or is it just nice? Yeah, buddy. I heard that. Road train. You got that right, Trevor. There you go. Talk to him about that road train, buddy. Yeah, mate, I was trying to get him. He's just 28 years old. I was trying to get him to see about going to work driving a road train. That's what he needs to do if he's interested in it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's what he needs to do. He's young enough. He got plenty of years left that he can do that, and he can enjoy it. If I was his age, I'd be down there, I guarantee you. You know, my working day is over with. All I'm good enough to sit here at my computer and talk to my friends out there like I'm doing now, and hey, I'm content with it. I love what I'm doing. My friend that got my overlay and everything, got my camera set up. Y'all see how ugly this old man is here talking to you, but hey, I'm a legend, brother. I've been everywhere and done everything there is to do, except for drive a train. I drove a gravel train down here in Alabama or in Michigan, but it's just 42 wheels on the ground. Yeah, mate. Tell him he might enjoy doing something like that. I wished I could get a road train driver in here to join us where we could talk about it, man. That would be cool. Man, you talking about a morning, that would make our morning, wouldn't it? We had a road train driver in here. It would be cool, make our day. My Lord, that's a lot of tonnage, ain't it? A Mack truck done that? Good gracious. That is awesome, man. Australian built Mack. I know they had probably about a 1,500 horsepower engine in them. What do you think about that, Trevor? That's awesome, ain't it? Trying to look at my temperature on my computer up there. I don't want to get it above 70. If it gets up to 70, it'll start dropping frames. I have to let it cool off a little bit. Um, there you go, Trevor. You need to talk to him about that, Bo. He might could coach you in there better than I can because he knows what it's all about. He might could coach you in there on that. Yeah, you do have some good stuff on that, mate. I guarantee you do. I enjoy that. That's something I didn't know right there. There you go. What do you have to go through, mate, to be a road train driver? What kind of training do you have to go through? Man, y'all talking about them road trains. I feel bad now because I got this little old truck with a little old track hole in the back of it. But I'm having fun, though. That's what it's all about. I'm drinking my coffee here. What do you think about that, Trevor? Ladies and gentlemen, we are 178 miles from our drop. It is 6:56 a.m. on a Saturday morning here. Our drop time is 11:32 a.m. So y'all stay tuned, and we're going to ride on down there to our drop point. If you like my film or my video here, and you can subscribe to my channel. What it does, it just tells you when I'm on live. It don't cost nothing. Subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and then give me a comment in the comment section down below. And you can get on here and talk to me like Trevor and them H is doing this morning, and I'm having a ball. I guarantee you. This guy right here knows his thing about the road trains down there in Australia, the land down under Outback. Wow. That's hard. That's something else there, buddy. That's awesome. Look here, these people stopping on the main road to let these people get in here. I cannot believe they're doing that. Come on, people. Y'all know better than to do that. Look at that. Well, I'm going. Y'all can stay there if you want to. I'm going. Police sitting right there letting all them crap go on. Dog trailer. Yeah, I trailed the one up here in Michigan. It had 42 wheels on the ground with a trailer hooked up behind the trailer. Doubles and triples I pulled. I ain't pulled no more than a triple, but I pulled a triple. Uh, that's pretty awesome. That triple was. Converted dolly. Wow, you got that right, Trevor. Wow. Man, they go through something in a day's time, don't they? Right? I heard you. Well, I've driven one that had 3 trailers on it. We had to learn how to unhook from one to the other after we get them unloaded. We had to back up, and when you got that second one on there, it was hard to back up to that third one and a couple up to it and go again. But I got it down pat. It was pretty awesome. Now you talking about a converter dolly? What is that? Are you talking about the thing on your trailer? It makes it follow the other one. Is that what you're talking about? Hook up to another trailer, like you hooking up to a trailer single. Is that what you're talking about? The dolly that backs into the other one and hooks up. Is that what you're talking about? Look like a T with wheels on it. The only thing I can figure out what it is that's your steering part. The converter dollies is your steering part on your trailers, ain't it? MH, MH. Yeah. There you go, a tow bar light. Yeah, to the rear of the truck. Yeah, and trailer. Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, because we had to have two of them on ours. Wow, I heard that. Man, you sure are typing awful fast. You must be good on typewriter. He's typing it real fast, ain't he? Hey, Trevor. Oh no. How come it's doing that? I ain't done nothing. Well, now why does this thing do that when I haven't done nothing? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, but I ain't touched it. I don't know what's doing it. Oh, I do now. I see it. That gum microphone fell down. That better right there now. My microphone fell down. I didn't notice it. Wow, I heard that. So it's quit echoing now? Oh man. Why in the world it's doing it? I have no idea, buddy. I have to work on it and see what's the matter with it. I gotta get off her. I don't know why it's echoing. I ain't done nothing to it. I'm trying to work with it to see if I can get it to quit. This daggum thing's been doing that for a while. I may have to unhook it and hook it back up again. I don't know. I get to the end right here. I'm gonna unhook from it and redo it. Maybe that'll take care of that echo. And yeah, and it's 12 o'clock here on Thursday. Let's see. 24. No, it's Friday. It's 12 o'clock Friday here. It ain't Thursday. It's Friday. Oh, it's fine now. I don't understand this thing. Why it's doing that. As long as it ain't broke, I'm not gonna work on it. I ain't gonna fix it because you can't fix something that ain't broke. I ain't never had no problem out of this microphone. I don't know what's doing that. Maybe it'll quit. It won't give me no more problem there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are 14 miles from the drop point. We got 23 more minutes. I've been talking to M8 and Trevor from Australia, the land down under. MH has had some stuff on road train that's been real interesting. I wished I was the age I could go down there and start doing something like that because it's something that I wanted to do. But my wife talked me out of it when I was trying to go down there, but she talked me out of it. We'd had carried 3 kids and uh, the both of us, and she said it would just been too much. So that's the reason I ain't down there driving a road train, because I was going to do it. But she talked me out of it, so that's the reason I didn't go down there and do it. Got to drop this baby off out here, and then we're going to get another one. Don't throw away nobody, because when I unhook, I'm going to get me another one. We're going to go again. It's Tim the Trucking Legend here, live from the state of Alabama. We're fixing to unhook here, and we're still talking to M8 and Trevor from Australia. I hope they can contend to be with me for a while. Oh boy, look at this. I'm going to have to go across these scales right here. Let me get outside of my truck while I see what I'm doing here. You have to get out here sometime to see where you're at. Keep from running over these scales right here. I know it's going to run over them a little bit. There ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm going to have to come in here. Of course, we wouldn't do that in real life. If we was in real life, we wouldn't do that. But we here, we're going to have to back up a little bit. Get in line there. Let's see, turn my flashers on here. Get back there in line. I'll be back with y'all just in a minute. M8, you and Trevor. Gotta park this baby up right here. Get ready to get another one. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go nowhere. We couldn't get another one. Just come right back out here. $40,657. I can still do that now if I go buy another truck. As old as I am. I just picked out a state that I want to go to and see if we can find something good for. I've been on heavy equipment this morning. Let's take this load of diesel fuel from Kingsman to Sierra Vista. No, yeah, Santa Cruz, California. Kingsman, Arizona, Santa Cruz. Yeah, $32,264. Do y'all have another truck in between the trailers besides the main truck there, M8? $200. Wow. That's awesome. Now that would be something you'd like to talk to somebody about if I could find a road train driver to get in here and talk to me. And it's the guy right here knows all about it. He might be a road train driver. He knows an awful lot about it. An awful lot. I mean, I'm enjoying the conversation here, and he's talking with Trevor, but I'm having to talk to him too, trying to anyway. Alright, we got a load of diesel fuel. Getting back out on the road here. I guess y'all notice I got a different truck every time I come out because I'm driving other people's trucks. I'm not driving mine. I'm not using mine in this because I have to drive from place to place with it. This one here, they carry me to it. M8, do they have another truck like a middle train has on a train? Do they have another motor in between the trailers and the front runner to help them pull it? Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all like to join us in the chat, all you gotta do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and push like, and then go down and leave a comment, and then you can join us on the chat here. We having some pretty good conversations this morning on the chat about road train down under laying down under in Australia. Like my cigar there. What I was saying there, M8, do they have another power plant in between the trailers sometimes to help pull besides the one in the front? Or do they have another power plant in between there to help them pull it? You know, like a train has another train at the end or in the middle or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. I heard that. So they got some trucks up there that got some more horsepower. What kind of horsepower are they pulling up there in that front truck? In that truck? Like that Mack you was talking about they built. How many horsepower that booger got? Trevor, are you enjoying this chat with M8 there on these road trains there he's telling you about, man? Something to look into, Bubba. I mean, that's something to look into there. I can tell you that. Sounds interesting to me. If I was young again, that'd be exactly what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be listening to what the old lady said. She ain't with me now anyway. Have a pilot car, okay. Okay, Trevor. Good. I see you're enjoying the conversation with M8. Oh, okay. I was wondering how they did that. Do they have to have a pilot car every time they go on a run? Man, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to the guy from Land Down Under knows all about these trains, these road trains they got down there and Land Down Under, Outback. Okay. That's okay. They have to hire somebody else to do that every time, so that's a little bit more money they have to spend on that. I guess the company has to pay for that pilot car. That's like when we got such a heavy load or something here, we have to have a car in front of us too, a pilot car in front of us that shows us the way, and they have a stick sticking up, and if they hit a bridge with that stick, they'll tell us about it. Yeah, clearance distance. Yeah, I heard that 1 mile, half to 1 mile. Yeah, there you go. That's like they do here when we move in mobile homes. We have a car out front, runs the front to clear everything. Lets everybody know we coming. That's pretty neat. Yeah, they assembled it here, but it's a lot bigger though. Yeah, that's the way we did with the mobile homes here. They have a car that runs out front, makes it all right, and lets everybody know that we're coming. I did that for 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I got to pull in the way station here. Hey, that might be something that you'd want to look at into, Trevor. That right there would be a pilot driver. That's what would be a good job. Yeah, mate, you think that might be a good job for Trevor to do? Be a pilot driver? Boy, he does. I'll tell you that. That's nice. He knows a lot. £78,000. Trevor, that might be something you need to check in on, old buddy, is to be a pilot driver. You can make some good money doing that. I heard that 1,000,000 miles is a lot of miles right there. But they probably don't. It probably don't take them long to get that 1,000,000 miles on that truck running every day like they do, 24/7 or whatever. There you go. There you go, Trevor. He said you need to check into that, buddy. You'd like that. Yeah, go for it. There you go. How about that, Trevor? That'd be something you might want to do too, right there, man. That'd be nice, right there. You wouldn't have to worry about the load, just worry about it coming up behind you. Man, what a conversation we going in. What, 6 months, maybe? Check into it, Trevor. That's what you need to do. This guy right here might can help you get a job doing that. He knows an awful lot about it. See, people, this is what I'm trying to do here, is fixing it up where people can help one another. And that's what I enjoy doing. And if these two right here can get together and Trevor can get him a job driving a pilot car, and it helped right here on my show, Tim the Trucking Legends show, buddy, I tell you, that would be neat. That'd make me feel good because I've helped somebody. In other words, he wouldn't have never been able to talk to M8 without me, and M8 wouldn't have been able to talk to him without this show. So that's what I'm here for, to help people. I enjoy it, and I hope everybody else does too. We are 372 miles from our drop point. It is Saturday evening at 1:31 p.m. Our dropping time is 11:04 p.m. on Saturday. So we're getting closer. Wow, I heard that. From 1988? Wow. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome right there. Trevor, maybe he can help you find someone to talk to about doing that for them, being a pilot driver, man. That's what you need to do right there. That would give you a good job to do. I'm sure it would last till you could retire because they're going to run every day. Uh, that's what you need to do, Trevor. I'd think about it, buddy. I would. I would really think about it. And if you do and you start being a pilot driver, you don't have to come back and talk to me and tell me that you did it, and it would make me feel real good that I could have helped you, like, get you a job. And man, that would make me feel good. M8, Trevor is 28 years old, and he's got enough of years ahead of him that he could get a good career in by doing this. If he would go and do it, he would have a good career in there. And he got plenty enough time to get a career in there. And man, I wished I could call back when I was 28 years old. I would do it, man, in a heartbeat. And Trevor, you right there at it where you could get it done. And buddy, whoa, man, you talk about being nice. That would be a nice job for you, buddy. All right, then, mates. I enjoyed it, man. Come back anytime, old buddy, and I'll be here. So anytime you see me live, or you just come on in here and give us a chat. We will come back to you. You have a good morning now, my friend. And I hope Trevor has took some of this information and he's going to try to do what I was trying to get him to do. Don't want to fall asleep at the computer. You might hurt your arm or something when you flop down. Just, I slept about 12 hours last night. I'm good to go for a while. It was good to have you on the show here, M8, and I would like you to join us again whenever you can there. The door is open, buddy. You can join us anytime. We enjoyed it this morning. I know my visitors have. Uh, Trevor, I'm sure, has enjoyed it, and he's going to hopefully he'll take up some of the things that we're talking about. Trevor, you need to do that. What do you think about that, Trevor? Think you'd be interested in something like that? It'd be nice. There you go, buddy. I know you probably getting sleepy, ain't you? But I've enjoyed every minute of it. I guarantee you I have. I've enjoyed M8 for sure. And this guy, he knows his thing about them road trains. He's pretty good. He come back real quick with a lot of answers, but he can type. I can tell you that. He's a good typer. Either that, or he's got a voice activate too. Afternoon. Hey Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Andrew, you missed it, man. We've been talking to two guys from the land down under in Australia about the road trains they have down there. You already heard that. We've had some good conversations this morning. How you doing this morning, buddy? Or this afternoon? Oh yes, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling real good, man. I think I'm helping my friend there get a job as a pilot driver down there at the land down under. I think he's gonna go down there and try to get him a job as a pilot driver for them road trains. Man, I tell you, I'm having a ball, buddy. This is what it's all about, you know. That's what I'm here for, to help people and talk to them. Sometimes people may have a problem, you know, where you can help them. They can help you too. It's good to have you here this morning there, Trevor. It's 25 minutes after 12, so it's evening time here in Alabama on a Friday evening. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He probably don't, but I don't know. You keep on there, Trevor. You might find something, buddy. You gotta get with the right people. Man, that would make me feel a whole lot better. My random cigar done went out again. 5522. No, I don't. I don't know, Andrew. What? Some kind of multiplication or something? Oh, 10-4. Okay. Okay, I hear what you're talking about now. There's a bunch of uh, things in there that we use out there on the interstate. 10-2, 100, or, you know, go to the restroom. 10-100, 10-200. Yeah, we used a lot of that stuff out there on the interstate. Um, all right, Trevor. I enjoyed it, brother. I'll see you. You just keep the chin up there and see what you can do, okay? All right, buddy. I enjoyed it. Andrew, I hope I helped him get a job there. If he can connect with the right people, he could go to work driving a pilot car. That would be good money for him too. Him as young as he is, that'd be a good career for him. Uh, M8, a while ago, we was talking to him, buddy. He knew a whole lot about that Outback road train, and man, he surprised me a lot. He knew a lot of stuff about them trucks and trains, and he was a fast typer too. But I mean, he was typing pretty fast. Yes, it is. What are you going to do today, there, Andrew? They let me in right here. I'm going to get in behind this truck right here. Getting ready to get singled out here. Okay, we in Bakersfield, California, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4:40 p.m. in the evening, 4:44 on a Saturday evening. I better turn my lights on before I forget them. We got 214 more miles to go with this load of diesel fuel. Okay, you just be careful if y'all get out there and ride that thing when you get it through there, buddy. Be careful on them motorcycles. My son, my oldest boy, got a motorcycle and he scares me. I told him, son, just be careful. I don't want that phone call. So everything gonna be all right, I hope. What side motorcycle y'all gonna tear down? Yeah, well, you be careful when you get out there on the road on that thing. Oh, 1000cc sports bike. Okay. Them sports bikes are nice. You definitely got enough motor there to take care of it. My brother had a Harley Sportster, a traveling bike, and we live here in Alabama. He was in the Navy, and he had to go back and forth to California, and he him and his wife drove from Birmingham here all the way to California and back on his Harley. And he told me, he said, brother, he said, I never will do it again. He said that almost killed him sitting on that bike that long. And he got rid of it not too awful long after he got back. He quit riding bikes. So I guess that one what tore him up. He didn't go back out there on the road. Didn't ride no bike no more. I had a 754 Honda, my first bike, when I was probably 40 years old, and I had a wreck one evening coming in from work. That broke me from riding motorcycles. It tore my left leg up, and it kept me in the hospital a while. I said, not no more. So that ended my biking career. And they were nice. I enjoyed my 754, But when it got on me, I didn't enjoy that at all. The exhaust burnt my leg too. It was pretty neat until I had a wreck. I had ball, until I had a wreck. Then I said, okay, we won't do this no more. I appreciate that there, Mr. Station Man. Bypassing good. But I quit riding a motorcycle after I had that wreck. The good Lord let me live through that. I said, Lord, you let me live through this one, I won't do it again. So I haven't gotten back on another one. My son tried to get me to ride his. I no thank you, I don't need it. He said, Dad, you that scared of him? I said, son, you ain't hit the ground running 55 mile an hour yet. I said, when you do, then you come back and tell me how scared you are of it. Because if I got out there and rode again, the whole time I'd be riding that thing, I'd be thinking about when I hit the ground. That's natural. That would be natural. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're 141 miles from our drop. It's 6:11 p.m. on a Saturday evening, and we are 3 hours away from our drop. So y'all enjoy. I've been talking to some real fascinating people here on my chat this morning. I'm talking to Andrew this morning, and he's going to be working on a motorbike today with his friend. I'm telling him to be careful on them booger things when they got them going. But Andrew, that's what I'm here for, buddy. Talk about today. Sometimes I can help people. Sometimes people can help me. Uh, and I tell you, it's awesome when you can have friends to help you, and in return help them. But we gonna make it. I'm gonna be on here for several more hours. Get this. Look up here at my temperature. It's good. I ain't dropped no frames or nothing, so I'm good to go for a while. If my computer gets hot, I'll have to let it cool off some before I can do it again. But it's doing pretty good this morning now. Yeah, I'm getting ready for it. I haven't been practicing too much, but we got a race coming up in where is it, Daytona, or is it Talladega? Daytona, ain't it? Ain't our first race? Our first race in Daytona. That's right. I think it's coming up in about another week or so. I've been practicing some, not too much, but I've been practicing on some of these mile and a half tracks. I believe I'm going to do pretty good on K&M Pro. I believe I'm going to do pretty good. Yeah, May the 8th. There you go. We got a good way to go. But we having fun runs in between it. Probably tonight. More than likely tonight we'll have a fun run tonight. A couple of them maybe. Last week I didn't get to do none of my fun runs. My computer was down for some unknown reason, but Joe fixed it back up, and he's the one that fixed this overlay up here. I don't know about being faster than you. Last week I won one of the heat races. You remember that? You remember last week when I won that heat race? I think it was it. Atlanta, I believe it was. I felt good about that. Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I felt good about that, buddy. Oh Lord, I gotta get off right here. That car's gonna have to let me over. Yeah, I felt real good about that. I'm glad I come back. K&M Pro's the only one I'm gonna be on though this year or this new season coming up. I was in Xfinity and trucks. I dropped them to do my broadcasting, and now I've dropped this Monday night broadcast to do the K&M Pro. Vern's a good friend of mine, and he wanted me to join him. Vern's gonna be over the racing. You'll get the hang of it. You'll be better. Just keep on practicing. Practice makes perfect. The old saying goes. Uh, the better, more I practice, the better I get. You seen me the other night, and I went up front there, and hey, I felt good until that guy wrecked me out. I would have finished. I did finish third in that race the other night. I'd have won that race if I could have kept them from coming around me on that last lap there, but I stayed out. I had old tires, and then they come around me on that last lap. But I finished third. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it though, man. I had a blast. Oh yeah, you get a lot better. Uh, I'd have won that race the other night if I could have blocked them, but I didn't do no blocking. I could have thrown a block on him. I could have won that race, but I don't block. I don't throw no block on nobody. I don't care about the last lap. I'm not gonna block nobody. If they faster than I am, go ahead and do it. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. Throwing a block on people means you're slow. Does that not mean you're slow when you throw a block on somebody, Andrew? Does that not mean you're slow? You're slower than they are, or you wouldn't be throwing a block on them. That's just the way I look at it, Bubba. I hope everybody's enjoying my video this morning. I'm talking to one of my friends on iRacing, Andrew. That Thatcher. I have horrible time with last names sometimes. Uh, but he races with us on iRacing, and I'm in the K&M Pro Series this coming year, and I hope I might be in the championship running this year in the K&M Pro. If I can get good enough to do that, I'll be all right. Who knows, Andy? I might win the championship this year in there. I don't know. I'm pretty fast. Uh, you'll get better. Yeah, yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Practice makes perfect, brother. Practice makes perfect, that's for sure. I'm here at the end of my run. I'm going to go in here and drop this one off. I'm going to take a few minutes break in between hooking up to another trailer. I'm going to take maybe an hour break, let my computer cool down just a little bit. But y'all see me when I come back home. I'll be live. I'll be live from here at Alabama. Andrew, I'm going to take about an hour break, okay? I'm going to eat some breakfast, and I'll catch you after a while, okay, buddy? It's Tim, the trucking legend, signing off here. See y'all next time. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna practice some after a while. I got plenty of time, I think, to get some more practice in. I don't like. I went out there in Daytona and I practiced the other day. I'm doing pretty good, but running by yourself, that ain't much. Uh, I like to have a couple of cars running with me, uh, so I can tell how good I am. Well, Andrew, I'm gonna get off there, buddy. I'll talk to you if you're out there at the fall. Excuse me, sometime I'll be on at the fall about another hour. Who knows? I might get some practice in here and let my computer cool down a little bit. I'll talk to you at the fall, buddy. Go, buddy. I've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tim the Trucking Legend signing off. We're going to take about an hour break, and I'll be back at the fall. Enjoyed everything this morning.